Hey, welcome back to Prestige Martial Arts channel, Troy's best martial arts school for children ages 4 and older. Today, we're going to be doing a fun challenge that you, our awesome students, have sent in. I've written them down on these papers. I'm going to be picking one at random, and if I refuse to do the challenge, then I have to do 50 push-ups. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. We release a new video every Monday, and we want to make sure you get to see the fun. All right, let's get started with the challenges. All right, here's our first truth or dare challenge, and it is from Alexander James. Alexander is asking, what is the next life skill? Well, right now we are doing communication, and so after communication, our next life skill is going to be respect. All right, one down, on to the next one. All right, here's our next truth or dare. Truth, have you ever failed a belt test? Absolutely. Right? We talk about here in the karate school that failure is our friend and that you either win or that you learn. And so in particular, this one was for my 3rd degree black belt. The organization I was with at the time didn't feel that I met their standards. So I had to figure out what I didn't do or what they didn't like and go back and fix it so that I could continue to learn and be better. All right, what's our next one? Okay, our next truth or dare, comes from Nora Wright. Nora is daring me to show a video of you with long hair. So, yes, at one time when I was competing some many years ago, we all let our hair grow out. Everybody that was competing let our hair grow out. Unfortunately, that was about 20, 25 years ago, and we didn't have camera phones and the technology that we do today. And I also competed by myself. I didn't travel with people or friends. So I don't know if I have a video. I can dig around. I think I might be able to find a couple of pictures though, Nora. So I will look for some pictures for you this weekend. And if I find any, I will post them on the parents' Facebook group. So that way I am accepting your dare. So I don't have to do the 50 push-ups. It just might take me a little while, but I'll do my best just for you. And our next truth or dare. This comes from Logan Mazer. Logan is asking me or daring me to do a backward somersault into a pop-up front kick. Wow, okay. A backward somersault into a pop-up front kick. Oh, all right. So that would look something like this. There you go, Logan. Our next truth or dare is do a balanced side kick for 10 seconds. Ooh, all right. A balanced side kick. Well, I definitely like to use my left leg for a lot of these things. So let's take a look here. So, chamber. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back into chamber and down. Woo! All right, feeling that one. Okay, here we go. Truth or dare? Truth is from Dweej. Dweej is asking, what is the biggest challenge you faced in your life? Wow, big challenge. There's been lots, right? As you continue to grow older, you get faced with more and more. I would probably say opening up my own karate school, right? That was a very big leap. I left an organization that I was with. I was doing it all by myself. I wasn't sure if it was going to be successful. I knew what I thought would be successful, but I didn't know until we actually did it. And so at that point, I had to leave everything that I had, a bunch of students, but they couldn't come with me. And so opening up my own place and hoping that I was right ended up being the best decision I've ever made, but certainly was a big challenge and lots of obstacles to overcome along the way. Great question, Dweech. Okay, our next, truth or dare? Truth. Adrit is asking, when you were my age, were you scared of anything, and how did you overcome it? That's two questions, but I can understand why they are together. So let's answer that. When I was your age, when I was young, yeah, there's plenty of things that I think growing up that we're all afraid of. At one point, not liking the dark, not wanting to be alone in the dark, things of that nature. I remember watching a couple of scary movies by myself, and that kind of kept me up for a few nights. So there's definitely things like that, and overcoming it. I think the biggest challenge is for myself is always just to do it, and maybe it may not be the whole thing at that time, if that makes sense, but just taking baby steps towards it. So maybe afraid of riding the bike. I was afraid of falling off my bike at one point. So, you start off slow and you have your feet on the floor and you walk, or the ground, and you walk with your feet, and then you put one foot on the pedal, and then you put both feet and you go a couple of feet, and then you put both feet on the pedals and you go 10 feet. So you just keep taking small steps towards whatever it is that you're afraid of, and realizing, that, hey, this isn't going to kill me. This isn't going to destroy me, that this is something that I can take care of, or I believe that I can do this. And the yes, I can attitude has certainly helped out a whole lot with that. Great question. Moving along. Our next truth or dare comes from, Cassie Lito, one of our black belt candidates. Cassie would like me to do a jump spinning roundhouse kick. Jump spinning roundhouse kick, huh? All right. So now, as we're talking about with our black belt candidates, there are some different things that you can do with this. So this could be in place, or this could be what we call a tornado kick. So tornado kicks are a whole lot of fun, and we've showed them to you to a lot of guys. So a jump spinning roundhouse or tornado kick looks like this. There you go, Cassie. Okay, our next truth or dare is, another dare. All right. Donovan Mazer wants to see a somersault and then some punches or kicks. Well, I know that's your favorite thing to do, sir. I see you do that all the time. So, a somersault into some punches or kicks. So, somersault, we like to put both hands down and there you go, Donovan, just for you. Okay, our next truth or dare challenge comes from, Christian. Christian Grinwald is asking, who did you look up to that made you interested in karate? Well, that's easy. Long time ago, there was a gentleman called Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee basically was popular all over the world at the time. He was the first Chinese person to come to America and introduce the martial arts and actually want to teach it to other cultures and other nationalities. Until then, Asia in particular, Japan and China were very closed, and they kept all those secrets to themselves. So Bruce Lee came along and said, this is an art form, this is something beautiful, we should share this with the world. He went on to shoot a whole lot of movies, not a whole lot, but 4 or 5 movies. Unfortunately, he died very young, and so we weren't able to enjoy him for a super long time. But definitely Bruce Lee, watching his moves, watching him, he introduced weapons, just being able to really show the art form of martial arts was phenomenal. So any chance that I got, definitely wanted to be like Bruce Lee. Awesome question, Christian. All right, we are officially out of time. Those were some really great challenges. Which one was your favorite? Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. and we look forward to seeing you in our virtual class or here at the karate school.